So I just wanted to show you guys the mango which we've been working on, Sara and I, the last few months really. So here it is, the Happy Mango, otherwise known as the Happy Mango Foxtrot Hooter-snout. And we'll give you a little tour inside and show you what we've been doing for the last little while. Come on. So, this is it. This is her. Oh, I'll just get that buddy out the way because you can see that. Alright. Here it is. So, what we've got is quite a lot going on really, but what we've got is this cedar paneling on the ceiling and the top of the walls. That cedar paneling, I made all these panels by hand, machined them all up from scratch. So you can see they've got a little shiplap joint on them, so they're all joined nice and tight. And that's what you see all around the ceiling and the top of the walls. Western red cedar, that is. And then what we did, because there was a little natural step in the wall here, we recessed in some little LED light strips, which look really mint. Really stoked about those. Got it installed on a dimmer as well. And then below that, for the lower walls, we've used 1/4 inch Birch veneer plywood, which, yeah, I don't know, looks nice. I think the contrast between the ply and the cedar panels. And here we have the bed. So at the moment we're in daytime mode. Nighttime mode, so I built this cedar kind of slat setup. So the slats go in between each other, so you can slide out to a full-size bed here. And then in the daytime, you just push that back. Oh, there we go. And now we've got these lovely couch sort of setup. We've made cushions as well, but they're actually not here, they're inside. But did a little bit of upholstery here as well, so we've got a little backrest. With inside here is some of the leftover natural wool insulation, which we used behind all the panelling. We insulated the whole van with wool. Well, actually it's 75% wool, 25% polyester blend, I believe. But yeah, so bed setup comes back to a couch setup during the day. These are all plywood boxes, so all of them are storage inside. Put these holes in them front and back so that air can run through, so that nothing that's stored inside gets musty or damp. So there's heaps of storage there. The bench top I made out of a cedar slab that I got from my boss. So that's one big slab, cut it all up, epoxied a crack that was in it with black epoxy, and then finished it with the oil-based polyurethane. Left a nice bark edge on the front. And then we used this piece, which we call the tree trunk, just as one of the supports of the bench. Nice raw piece of timber, about as raw as you get. This is a little bookshelf cubby hole that's cut into it, and then it's got a couple of shelves for the kitchen stuff in here on the other side. So yeah, behind this magical curtain is all the nuts and bolts of the kitchen. Freshwater tank, grey water tank, propane tank that runs the cooker here, all the electrical bits and bobs, the water pump for the sink here, and a diesel heater behind here, which is ducted through to the other side here. So as you can see, so we've got running water there. And then yeah, shelving, made cubbies all along the sides for clothes and whatnot. Put some nice cedar trim fronts on them as well. And then in the side here, these are little cubby boxes as well. You can put clothes or whatever you want. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. And then behind you here, we've got the pantry. So all of that there, food and whatever else you want to put there. Heaps of space for that. We've got a little fridge a little fridge that runs off the battery and the solar panel. You can keep food cold. And then yeah, I'll show you in the back because there's heaps of storage for all our stuff. Oh, just before we go, we've got a vent in here as well, so we can open up this roof vent. It also has a little extractor fan built into it, so you can extract steam while you're cooking, or if it's hot inside and you want to cool down, you can change the direction of the fan so it's blowing cool air in as well. So that's pretty neat. Keeps the van nice and aired out and dry. So in the back here, as you can see, tons of room. You can fit a whole family down here really. And but what we'll actually be fitting there is all our boxes of gear, climbing gear, adventure gear, camping gear, whatever. All of that stuff. All of that stuff will go in. Tons of room, quite a lot of space. This is the tank for the diesel heater. Yeah, so that's kind of the storage. Oh yeah, and I forgot to show you the table. So we actually also have this table. Let's show you from the other side. Let's go back over. Come on. So we actually also have this table which slides out like so. And the cool thing is this plywood box here also can move, so what we can do is just shift that one in front like that, and then you can sit people here, sit here, and you can even have guests sitting here all around the table like that if you so wish. You could use it to work here. There's like a remote working setup as well. You can eat food here, whatever you want. And that just slides like that. So yeah, it's pretty modular setup. It's been designed to be very functional, practical, but also beautiful. And a lot of work has gone into it. It's been a huge task. Nothing in a van is square or straight, so every cut takes about 5 times as long as it should. But there you go. It's been a labour of love, and pretty stoked with how it's turned out. And yeah, that's the Mango. So that's going to be our home for the next little while. And hope you enjoyed that tour. All right.